Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Right, Mr. Edwards, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
You okay?
Will the witness state her name and occupation?
You want me to take over voice acting? You sure? Okay. D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer for Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, I do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Ms. Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
You think she has Cash App?
I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. It was at 12:30? Wasn't it at 12:15? No. 12:15 is when the monkey head dropped. 12:30 is when the break happened. 12:30 to 12:45.
2:30.
2:30. Sorry, that's 12. 2:30. My bad. Alright, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's with that monkey's head toppling over. Okay, so that's how you can travel the body, if need be.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do this.
All right. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Quit hitting your desk, you stupid bitch.
The fuck you... Shut up. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steak on the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone with you who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence to prove that she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, on anything?
I kind of wish she had said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
I did the trailer a little before noon. Hold on. I'm just looking at stuff. I'm not trying to, like... before noon, the meeting had begun, and ended at sharp. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. I was taking a break. I feel like I'm gonna depressor on literally fucking everything.
No.
Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me into Studio 2 van. Oh.
Do you remember something that was different about those plates?
That was different about the plates?
The one specifically that was in Studio 2.
Oh god, I wish I had a better memory. Were they eating T-bone steaks? Were there bones on those plates? Well, I have no way to contradict that, though. That's a problem. Fuck! I didn't mean to press the goddamn fucking button. Fucking oops, exactly. I have no evidence that could negate that.
Yeah, you do.
Do I? And a large bone. Don't tell me that this is the evidence. Don't tell me that this is the evidence. The plate with the T-bone steak? I will literally... Oh my god. If this is it. Objection! And the music stopped, because of course it is. Ah, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
Well, what's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table with the employee area. As you can see, a large... Hi, sweetie. As you can see, a large bone was left behind. Actually, technically, 2.
I know, honey, but give us like 8 more minutes.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
I'm gonna throw this bone over your fucking head if you don't see the fucking problem here. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer.
Oh, there are no bones on those plates.
But there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. Yeah, it would be very hard in 15 fucking minutes to eat a T-bone steak. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator.
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order? Are you saying...
Yes, Your Honor. While Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hand. No, I think you got the... I think she got the director to kill him. Mr. Oops, sorry. I see you look at the cat. I saw like...
Isn't it a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. I think you directed it. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day,
Can we please not have it be a chess match?
Please.
Good luck, Nick.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes. The samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? No, she couldn't. My goal is that she literally used the director to kill. Because the director would literally jump when she demanded. No, she couldn't. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty as that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning... the samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
Huh? Wait, they used the pike again? Are we insinuating that they used the pike again?
What?
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. It's the kid's camera, isn't it? Is the... Wait, no, because the kid didn't take the picture. What am I fucking saying? Also, the spear is broken. So it wouldn't be used at all. So... I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Hold on, what's the autopsy report say? Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. But, Oh! Are we gonna use this photo to insinuate that it was the fence? Fuck it. I'm down to try it. I have a bunch of health. Fuck it. Wrong, Mr. Wright. What? What? I haven't said anything just yet. I know you're not going to present the wrong evidence.
I can send it to you with my Fey blood.
Okay, I picked up the wrong evidence. Enough of all that sensing. Right. Here's the right evidence, Your Honor. See, I'm like, fuck it. I mean, that would work. Like, I was like, are we insinuating that? So, yeah, Cody didn't take a picture. Did Cody take a picture? No.
Oh wait,
Cody took a picture of the samurai in Studio 2. Didn't take the picture of the weapon. So... yeah, because if we point out the samurai spear, we could pretty much see that it's literally mended with duct tape. It would not be able to... yeah, it's broken. Take that! I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
So-called. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene's run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man with wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order, order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? We're in a courtroom, dummy.
Right?
Think about what you're...
Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
I want to say it's the fence. I want to insinuate it's the fence. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright.
Not the point.
Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Bada bing, bada boom. We're insinuating the fence. Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. No, I've got to be right back. Gotta feed the babies.
If I cannot order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue! It was 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way he caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer as you say.
Alright, Ben Shapiro.
Yet, the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body?
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume?
The van. Easy peasy.
There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
She can move it. She can move it, yeah. Wait, no. She herself cannot move it. I know how detailed these words are. She had another way. So she had a van, right? Because if I say that she could move it, that would imply that she was strong enough to do it. So she had another way. She had a van. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Bada-bing, bada-boom! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
I want to say yes, technically. Because he was sweating mega hard and trying to lie. Of course, Salmonella has to have been the conspirator. The body had to be placed in the...
like Salmonella.
The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget they had to dispose of the steel samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Don't me! Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean... G. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer!
I think it's pretty obvious.
Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What?
Order? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says.
Oh, don't be smug, you fucking smarmy bitch.
Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Here's the thing. We could pull the kid. The kid could easily point out saying that's the one that did it. Because the kid wouldn't have... The kid saw what happened. So we can, based on the testify of the kid... Look, would there be needing her to testify again? I don't think she needs to testify.
Well, it doesn't really matter what you pick.
Yeah, I'm like... Yeah, I say we pull the kid again, so no further questions.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
I was hoping I'd come up with a question while pounding on my desk. I didn't.
You have my sympathy.
I appreciate it. Damn it. Damn. To come so far only to fail.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez.
Edgeworth?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question...
Damn you!
While I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
You fucking moron! I hate you! Give your brain cells to Gumshoe, god damn it!
I see. Very well. Your Honor.
Now you have a question?
I request that the witness testify again.
You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth? I too see a little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes.
Edgeworth, come on. Do not make me give Gumshoe one of your fucking brain cells.
Indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo.
Oh my god.
I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick! Why did Edgeworth...
Because Edgeworth knows she's a lying sack of shit! Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Edgeworth. Edgeworth is a good piece of boy. Just pat on the head. He just needs to not be on the wrong side, like an idiot. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issue raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. We're real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need to twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
Alright. Let's think about this real hard. Was it Sal and the Oldbag security lady we found the body? Sure. The assistant went there to... Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seem calm enough when I accused you of murder. No, fuck you. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the friends on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers.
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue.
I immediately called the police and Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at this time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence.
Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot of riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. This one's rather tough.
You forgot to press one more statement.
Sure, let's press this one just in case. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manello arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen with what people are saying, boy. Boy?
The witness will continue her testimony.
No, okay, so I immediately call the police. Hold security. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him go towards the studio. Right, to the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Miss Powers based on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there that I can use. Okay. Is that why you were in the trailer when I saw you? The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. You were looking for 13, right? Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and no- Yeah, wait, hold on! Yeah, straight up! That didn't cross my mind! Like, wait a minute! You didn't bring your script to your fucking rehearsal?!
There it is.
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. But you went to the studio not knowing that. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh, yeah. Right, you almost got it. You almost there. It was right at your fingertip.
Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Edgeworth, do not be stealing my thunder, man. Come on, I'm supposed to be the one judging. Oh, okay, whatever. Huh? Phoenix, come on. Edgeworth probably figured it out. She walked into a rehearsal without her notes and claimed that she couldn't rehearse with a murder. She knew there was a murder that happened before she even walked in.
Think. Ms. Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means?
She knew the murder happened.
She would have had to know about the murder before going into Studio 1. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution will make such a move.
Because they're switching their client. They're now trying to prosecute her.
Or you're thinking of a career change to defense?
It's still a prosecution on her.
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Hold on, you weren't even there! How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director.
You have to find something to peg this on her here, or everything you've done for her up to now will be wasted! I believe in you, Nick! Go get him!
This is the one that's bothering me, Go. Because it's believable to assume that Sal told her. It's assumedly. But if Sal didn't, then this would be the... I have a bunch of health. I might as well fuck it. Music stopped! I'm good! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Oh, shit! It didn't cross my mind. She said Hammer. I'm like, oh wait, no, it was Powers who was injured. Fucking Lamau. What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in the photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? What person was injured and run through that morning? That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything of Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your very own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
But mind you, Hammer was pretending to be Powers. Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah.
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in a Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Order! Order! I will have order! Witness. Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing!
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter?
Oh shit. There might be one. Self-defense. He went to go attack her. And blame it on oh my god! Hammer went to go kill her and try and frame it on Powers. But she self-defended and got killed. So it was a self-defense. Oh shit. That might be the only motive reason. Fuck! And it's self-defense killing, so it's not necessarily murder.
In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Hold on! I mean, I could pull this out my butt. So, but this would be the only connection that might be a motive. Because he did kind of screw things up a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, what's the worst that could happen? You lose a bit of health?
Yeah, okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court the evidence as Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Yeah, I'm thinking that because of what happened here, shit got screwy. She got massively put into like some sort of debt or something like that, and she had to work her way back up, and she got frustrated as shit because of this. Take that! This is my proof.
This is the photo from before?
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, and those who do not bend to the whims of the binary, the case currently up for the trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, You, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as an evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you've only talked about Mr. Hammer.
Yes, because I think Hammer wanted to kill her, and she killed him in self-defense. So that's the motive, self-defense.
It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who killed D. Vasquez and not the other way around. What motive would Ms. Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Giggity. Mr. Wright? Please explain Ms. Vasquez's motive for the murder.
She had no motive. Yeah, that's easy money. She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez, oh my god, all Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. Oh fuck, I was right. What the fuck?
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
You said it again.
Vasquez.
Thank you. What?
What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him for all those years. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere, we're too late! Ah, Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs! Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Oh no! She was in love with the guy that died! Oh, that's why she was pulling his... Oh my god, she was in love with the guy that died! And that's why she punished Hammer! Fuck! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please, please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again.
Mr. Edwards, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
It appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. So that he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
How lovely. Yay! And all the confetti everywhere.
Will somebody stop bringing that damn committee to the courtroom?
Sorry, sir!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh, that's kind of depressing. But at the same time, she is kind of an asshole. Like, yeah, sure, you like the guy, but it was an accident, and yet you're gonna take it out on the guy that he had a scene with? Like, bro, relax, chill, relax.
Well, I mean, the important thing is that, you know, the main thing is that we got our client off innocent.
Extremely fair, yeah.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Ms. Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Because the Steel Samurai won versus all of his, like... I'm feeling it's this one. Because it's literally just showing that... But at the same time...
Yeah, it could be either that or the photo.
Yeah, it's like... Because it's truly showing that Steel Samurai won each time. So yeah. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because you were the Steel Samurai. It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was a Steel Samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and is a villain to boot. I'm sorry, I hate to be the negative Nancy here. I would love to be a villain in a kid's show. I would love that. I've already, if some of you might not know this, but during one of Afma's side stories, my Inner Demons, I played humbly Lady Bish, you know, Lady Bitch. But like, I was technically the villain of that series, and I love playing villains. And if you give me more villain roles, I would love to continue that. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I would not be having such a horrible time. I would love it. So like, LMAO. People already like call me a freak and already like hate me and put me on blacklists and shit. Fuck it. I don't give a shit about your opinion. Let me play a villain. Fuck you. But anyways, moving on. And so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me.
Oh, I know some actors don't like being typecasted, 100%. I don't mind it. I guess the only frustration I have is when I'm not allowed to extend beyond villains. Give me villain roles. Absolutely. I will be absolutely grateful for every villain role I get. But the only frustration I have is when I'm not allowed to go beyond the villain. So that's the difference. It's okay to not want to be typecast, but I'm not going to say no to a villain role just because I'm typecast as a villain role. So yeah.
And I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the steel outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty Yeah, about that. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick! Edgeworth!
Hi, edgy boy. How you doing, tag team partner? Are you happy that you're not being a shill for the prosecution side that literally has you on a string defending criminals like an asshole? Bitch.
Say something, right? I'm not good at words. I'm not good at small talk.
Well, I can clearly tell that. Just from you, like, blubbering your mouth. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar!
Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years.
Meet again? Yeah. I hate to burst your bubble, but I believe from my memories, they have school memories together from little boys. Then, so it would be like, I think it's Larry, Edgeworth, and Phoenix all went to like the same school, right? Not like an orphanage or anything like that. It was like a school.
No, it was an elementary school.
Okay, cool. I'm like, it's not an orphanage or anything like that, right?
Nah. However, in retrospect, they would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Someone of the legal system having feelings? Oh damn, oh darn. Oh, what are we gonna do about that? Yeah, but still one of your fries. Sorry, there's a fry on the floor because we got food earlier just to kind of like ease like some sickness that we were having. So we got some food and there's a fry on the floor and one of our girls tried to go up to the fry. And also, Edgeworth, I say this from the bottom of my heart. This is a safe space. We are pro LGBTQ plus rights.
But I'm still at that Berlizzi clip where it's like, you're gay! That's gay!
You're gay! It's okay. It's understandable. And even if you're not gay, it's okay to be asexual while having very conflicting friendship feelings. It's completely fine. It's okay. We understand and we accept you.
Unnecessary feelings?
Yes. Unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again.
Okay, Edgeworth, here's the problem. Nope, I'm not gonna put the soup box away. Put it away. Put the box away. That's not gonna happen. I smell it in the air. We are rivals.
Consider the nice case, yeah.
We are rivals. We're gonna see each other again. And so, suck my nuts.
That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if! They're rivals! Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now, we are. I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me! What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtain closed on another trial, and I left Maya out in the open and not telling her a damn fucking thing. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again.
Oh, shit. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant!
Fine, fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead? Is he playing Pink Princess? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time!
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers.
Is Will Powers legit playing Pink Princess? That's kind of cool.
I don't know.
That's kind of fucking cool. Hold on, what? A brand new episode has been added? The fuck does that mean?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out.